Those of you who are Army veterans, raise your hands, please. Quite a few. You can look around. All right, thank you. Air Force. We got Air Force. Great. Navy. Navy veterans. Marine. Marine. Coast Guard. Nobody Coast Guard? Jeff, what were you?
Air Force.
Oh, Air Force, okay. Let's see. Merchant Marine. There's one here, Merchant Marine. Merchant. There you go. Okay. Thank you. Let's go through this, and I'll read some of these words, and if you want me to go a little slower, I will, but H is for honor. Alphabetically now. A is for Army and Air Force, and I'll show you pictures for each one of these. You can ask questions later about anything you see here. You ought to have some music playing. Tony, you want to sing? B is for military brat. How many military brats? Your parents were military? Not too many, okay. Okay. C is for Marine. Yeah. Okay. D is a drill sergeant. Was any of you a drill sergeant in your careers? No? Okay. I didn't like him at the time, but I appreciate him now. All right. E is to the elite force. Navy SEALs, Green Beret, Ranger. I can't read it. I forgot. What's it say?
Green Expeditionary Force.
Yeah, Expeditionary Force. Marines, Special Tactics. Didn't have that when I was in. Delta Force. Okay, that's D. E. F is for families, first and foremost, who wait for their return. We have some interesting pictures here that you may enjoy. Now, I didn't have the opportunity to get pictures of any families other than Tony and mine, so I'm sorry about that. In any case, let's move on. This is our Tony P173 with his wife Kathy. Another one of he and Kathy. They both were colonels, and this is when they were both on active duty. And this is their two sons, who are now what age, Kathy?
38 and...
Something? 38, 36 now. Okay. That one, you never guess who that is. This is myself with our baby daughter just a couple of weeks before I went to Vietnam. And when Tony saw this picture, and then he saw the next one, he said, I was a member of the Big Underwear Club on the first picture, but when I come back from Vietnam, I was skinny. So this is my wife, Shirley, right there. 57 years she's put up with me. She hasn't killed me yet because she's not a good shot. G is for just a game, football games. Army versus Navy, of course. Am I going too fast? Can you read all those words up there? Okay. Go Army, beat Navy. All right. H is for honor in the American heart. All right. I is for initials. And there are so many initials. Headquarters, company, what's CO? Company, whatever. R&R's, rest recuperation, TDY, temporary duty, bachelor officer quarters, meals ready to eat, and so forth.
Meals refused by Ethiopians.
Say it again?
Meals refused by Ethiopians.
Meals refused to eat. They were better than sea rations.
Meals rarely eat.
All right, next one. J is for Jeeps and Jets. I had a couple of Phantom jets save my butt back in the day. They destroyed the enemy while we watched it all happen. K is for KISS. Now, this is a picture of Tony back. It was 1945, Tony, at the end of the war. VJ Day, okay. L, letters from home. Surely, I don't know why, but we destroyed all our letters. And the many moves we made. Okay. M, military police. Did any of you serve as an MP? No. An important job to do.
My son-in-law did.
He did?
Yep.
Where?
In Japan. In Japan.
In Japan, he was an MP. Okay. N is for Navy. No, hoorah's Marines. Did any of you serve on nuclear submarines? You did? Oh, great. Yeah. All right. O is for orders. I hated that day when it came to send me over, but I loved it when it came to send me back. What's that? Amen. Okay. I got my orders. FIGMO, we just talked about that today, is an abbreviation for forget it, I got my orders, but you can insert a word of profanity if you wish. P is for promotion. I got a picture of my promotion to first lieutenant. I had just foolishly run into a hanging piece of steel in a bunker, caught me right in the forehead. They took the picture of me shaking the colonel's hand, and here's this big, another moment of stupidity. All right, Q is for quarters. I don't have a picture of Tony in his tent getting rained on, but these are some of the quarters. R is for reveille or retreat, the bugle playing. You know what those are, I'm sure. S is for sacrifice, the special sacrifice made by, in our case, 58,000 wonderful men who never returned, sadly. How many of you have been to the wall in Washington? Oh, most of you. I'm afraid to go. I just would cry my eyes out. T is for teamwork. A very important part of the life of the military, and George Washington had something to say about that. You'll hear in just a moment. U is for uniform.
Very nice.
V is for veterans. Nearly 1/3, I'd say, in here are veterans. Thank you, that's great. Okay. W is for the woman who served. Kathy, thank you. X is for exchange, the post exchange, or PX or BX, where we bought so many things. In Vietnam, I did get incredibly good buys on things like cameras. I know my 35mm camera was 1/4 of the price of the same thing in the United States. So post exchanges were great. Still have it, but it doesn't work. Okay. I missed one. X. Where's Y? Y is the reason they do things they do. Okay. Z stands for Zulu, And that's the military alphabet, and you all have seen in the movies the use of the military alphabet. And almost. Mr. Lincoln, are you ready?
Just about.
You want me to, you gonna do this? You want me to do this?